Thank you for joining us for our video of our weekly update from Crestview Middle School. I have two of my 8th graders here with me today. I will let them introduce themselves.
I'm Kaylee Horn. I'm from the 8th Gold team.
I'm Lillian John Baptiste. I'm from 8th Gold team.
So the reason that they are here with me is in their 8th grade language arts class, all of our students had to write an argumentative essay, and their teacher thought that they had some very convincing arguments, so she forwarded those emails to me. I read those and then had a discussion with each of these two about their argument, what we might be able to do to actually maybe implement some of their ideas that they had. So I thank them for joining us. You'll hear from them in just a minute.
On Tuesday, March 9th, all Crestview 8th graders will participate in the Rockwood School District Virtual Career Fair. Students selected 2 of 14 designated career paths in December. On Tuesday, they will engage in 2 45-minute panel discussions via Zoom webinar with designated professionals from each of their chosen career paths. These discussions will take place during the school day. So this virtual career fair is going to be an outstanding, valuable learning experience for our students. Please remind your student that they will need headphones on Tuesday, and please be sure to check in and reflect with your student about the virtual career fair on Tuesday evening.
The 2021 District Art Show will be held virtually this year. Students are invited to submit a digital piece of artwork they created at their Crestview art class this year. They may submit their entry by March 19th in the Google form link in Dr. Jansen's email.
I always think that these certainly go a lot better when I can include some of our wonderful students in my weekly update, and they are both some really strong writers. I want you to make sure that you're being on the lookout for some additional information from our school district regarding enrollment choices for the 21-22 school year. So beginning on March 15th, families will have an opportunity to select for an in-person or virtual option for the next school year. There's going to be a link to an information page that'll be posted on our website tomorrow with additional information about that. But please note that this is going to look much different than our current virtual situation that our at-home students are participating in. This will be mostly an online option, and again, you'll be able to see more information about that on our district websites beginning tomorrow. And you're only going to need to access that if you're even remotely considering an online option for your child for next school year. We are anticipating bringing everybody back as we start next school year as a regular school year. And as that information is posted, if you have additional questions, feel free to reach out to me. I'll be happy to answer your questions. I'll be in the office all day tomorrow, even though it is a virtual day for our students. And I wanted to make sure you're also aware we've made some adjustments to our lower parking lot, trying to make sure that we're not only keeping our students safe, but making sure that our drivers are safe as well as we dismiss from the lower lot. So you'll see if you're coming through there that lot has been divided in half with some cones, with the right side being just a right turn only lane and the left side of the lot just being a left turn only lane to get out onto Clayton Road. After one day, it seemed like it ran really smooth, and we hope that it'll continue to do so. But if you need additional information, I have a recording after this that I will show you exactly how to navigate that parking lot to make it fit your needs. So thank you very much for viewing our video. We appreciate the wonderful kids that we have as part of Crestview, and I'm glad we were able to highlight them as we did today. Have a great week. We'll see you next week. I pulled up a Google Earth image of our lower lot. I thought this would be the easiest way to explain what we're going to try and do. You can see there's tons of spaces on this lower lot, and everybody's trying to get out onto Clayton Road here. And this area right here gets to be very dangerous as cars are coming from this direction, that direction, and cars still pulling into the parking lot. So we're going to try to help with efficiency by creating a way that we have a right turn only lane and then a left turn only lane coming out of the lower lot. So beginning Tuesday of next week, I'm going to set cones from this lane right here at the exit to the edge of this car right here. So if you park over here next to our library and you come down this way, the only way you're going to be able to get out is to make a right-hand turn. If you come down here and pick up your child right here in front of the building and come along the building here, you're going to be forced to make a right turn only. If you park in this area and you come up this way, or you come up this center row, you're only going to be allowed to make a left-hand turn. So some of you may need to adjust where it is that you are picking your child up, or where you're parking in the afternoon, or how you exit our facility. But we're worried about accidents taking place here with kids moving in and out of the rows. So if you need to make a right turn, you can park wherever, but just make sure that you come along this side up here by the building and then exit through here. If you're going to make a left-hand turn, just make sure that you're coming up this center row or coming from this far edge over here so that you can be in this row. These two rows will still have to merge together to both allow cars to be able to make a left-hand turn. But if you're making a right, you should be able to just flow right over here and go right out that door or that exit lane. These folks over here, you have two options really. You can make the right-hand turn, or you can wait until the buses leave off the upper lot and you can just follow them out and get up on Valley Road and go that direction as well. So the next thing I want to talk about is just where how the children are getting to your cars. So what I'm asking of them is we have a yellow line that's painted right along here, that when the kids come out of the building, I'm asking for them to stay along that yellow line and then to walk along this path, or to come down here and walk along this path, or stay all the way over here and walk along this path. I'm discouraging the children from running through the rows of cars and then through driving cars and then through other cars. So please speak with your child to make sure that they are using this yellow lane and coming to the row of cars that you are parked in, or the row of cars you're parked in back here, so that we do not have a child hit on the lower lot. I'm worried about them cutting through the cars and coming out the other side. So if you see your child cutting through the rows of cars, please speak with them and ask them to follow our expectations to stay along this yellow line so that they can safely get to their cars. Now, if you are somebody that typically pulls up and picks up your child and you need to make the left-hand turn, I'm going to close one of these spaces right here each day as well. And we'll designate that as another pickup spot so that you can come and pick up your child here and go out this row to make your left-hand turn. If you're going to be a right-hand turn person, you'll then be able to pull all the way down here, pick up your child, and then go out that way. My suggestion is always, if you're parking, let them know that where you're going to park so that they know consistently where that is. So you might want to work that out for the next couple days. And the final thing that I'm going to ask is that we please leave these spaces that are marked with yellow paint. If you'll please make sure that you're not parking on there. It cuts down on visibility and access for vehicles to turn. So please find a spot that is marked specifically as a parking space. So we're going to give this a try for a couple weeks and see how it works. If it doesn't work out, then we'll come up with plan C. But I just felt like we needed to make some change happen just to avoid a possibility of an accident and to get you in and out of the lot much quicker and safer. And if you got some questions about that process or you have some other suggestions, feel free to reach out to me at jansengary@rsdmo.org.